Hi, I'm Harriet Browning. I go by Harry. I am a registered nurse. I have been a nurse since 1984. I started my career after graduating from an associate program in the ICU at High Point Regional. And I left High Point Regional in '86 and went to the Trauma Intensive Care Unit at Carolina's Medical Center. Back then it was Charlotte Memorial and it was the county hospital. I worked in that trauma intensive care unit until 1990, and I started my management career then. I managed a cardiology unit for a couple of years and then a trauma step down unit from 92 to 96. I then went to a sister hospital and managed all of perioperative services, including the OR, and I didn't know a thing about the OR, but I was there. I left there and went to Wyoming on an adventure with my family, and we were there for 13 years. I did a couple of years in the community hospital managing a med-surg unit, and then I transferred to the VA. I went to work on a medical unit as a staff nurse for a while. I did that for 5 years, and I enjoyed that because it freed me. When I went home, I was done. And then I went back into a management and leadership position in 2008 and managed all of their outpatient CBOCs, all 8 of them it ended up being. There were 5 when I started and 8 when I was finished. Did that for 5 years, did a lot of traveling, and then I came to Wilmington, and I've been the chief nurse in Wilmington.
All right, Harry, we're going to ask you just a couple questions. What is your favorite word?
Oh, my favorite word. That's a hard question. Favorite word. Yes.
What is your least favorite word?
I can't.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to be a nurse?
I was not even in school. My mother was a nurse. She's my inspiration. And I knew my mother was a nurse, and I used to put on her cap, which I still have, and her uniform, and play nurse at the house.
What gets you excited about nursing?
Watching people develop and become the best nurse that they can possibly be.
Okay, what sound or noise do you love?
Do I love? This is going to sound kind of crazy, but I like to hear my text message because that a lot of times means my daughter's reaching out to me.
What sound or noise do you hate?
The alarm clock.
Yes. What is your favorite nursing slang or acronym?
I would have to say Code Brown.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Oh, if I could do it, I would have loved to have been probably a musician.
What is your nursing superpower?
It used to be my intuition to know that something wasn't right, to not be able to put my finger on it, but to know something wasn't right. Now I think it's probably identifying in others their potential and helping them realize it themselves.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you at the pearly gates?
Well done, my good and faithful child.
Thank you, Harry.
Hello, Wilmington VA Clinic nurses. Happy Nurses Week. Very proud of all of you guys for everything you do every day for our veterans. A little bit about my background. I started off as a pharmacy tech in high school. I knew I always wanted to be a nurse. I had an aunt that was very motivating, and I always saw the good things that she did for people. So I started as a pharmacy tech at good old Revco, and did some candy striping at New Hanover. Went on to school to get my BSN and then RN. During some of that time, I was a CNA for about 2 years on the brain injury spinal cord unit and stayed there after I got my RN. Did some KCI skin care liaison stuff. Really enjoyed spinal cord, and being locked in the brain injury unit was quite fascinating. Lots of good stories and outcomes from the patients there. So I came on back home to Wilmington after being in Charlotte for a while, and did several things here with General Electric, with their clinic out there. Home health here. Taught at Cape Fear Community College in the nursing program and the CNA program for several years, and then ended up here at the VA to do what we love to do every day, and that's take care of America's heroes.
Okay, Tamula, what is your favorite word?
Courage.
What is your least favorite word?
I can't do it. So that's not a word, it's a phrase, but I can't do it. So we'll make that all one word.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to be a nurse?
I think my picture in school for what I wanted to be when I grow up day, I think I was 10.
What gets you excited about nursing?
There's so much. I guess being able to see outcomes, to see patient situations turn around, that's rewarding.
What burdens you about nursing?
That's a really good question, Katie. Let's come back to that one.
Okay. What sound or noise do you love?
The ocean.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Thunder. I don't like thunder.
What is your favorite nursing slang or acronym?
Code Brown. I think that's kind of funny.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Ooh. Wow. That's a really good one too. Let's come back.
Okay. What is your nursing superpower?
Ooh. Katie, these questions. Wow. Nursing superpower. I guess my nursing superpower is to help groom and develop other nurses. Yeah.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you at the pearly gates?
Heaven does exist, and I just want to hear job well done.
Yes. What burdens you most about nursing?
I think what burdens me most about nursing is when you run into those nurses that aren't in it for the real reason.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
I would love to be a personal chef. That would be cool.
Okay. Thank you, Tamula.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Theone Fee. My nursing background is in critical care for about 20 years, followed by informatics. I was a nursing informatics officer with a health system.
What is your favorite word?
I like old words. I like eloquence, words like that. So
What is your least favorite word?
impossible or can.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to be a nurse?
Probably when I was in college. I kind of fell into nursing. There was never a true vision that said I wanted to be a nurse.
What gets you excited about nursing?
Being able to impact people's lives. I think in nursing you are privileged to be in some of the most intimate moments of people's lives, and that always impacts me.
What burdens you about nursing?
I think some of the limitations that nurses place upon themselves, we have a wide open ability now to expand the practice, and I think that our limitations are self-limiting.
What sound or noise do you love?
Laughter. Actually, it's the truth.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Loud. It's by sound. It's the volume, the decibel of sound.
What is your favorite nursing slang or acronym?
Oh, geez, I don't even know if I could say that. I don't actually have one, but I'm willing to adopt one if you have one for me.
Code Brown's pretty popular. Okay.
No. No, but thanks for offering.
Okay. What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
What I'd like to attempt? I do like data analysis, so it would be something along of looking at data, whether it be on a global issue or if it's just even within an organization.
What is your nursing superpower?
Oh Lord, longevity. Just being able to roll and keep getting up and